Well, hello, kids, dreamers, and jammers. Welcome to another episode of Park Streamers Hangout here in 2026. I think this is our first one of the year, right? Because it was just at the end of
It is.
July when you last saw us. So, welcome everybody. I think first, why don't we go ahead and welcome in our guest before we get started? You guys have just been chatting away. It's been pretty awesome to see everyone talking. Carol, G, and the Corn Dogs, welcome. Scorpion, Sanchez, Mitch Art Adventures. We've got
SoCal Sports, Barbara Duncan, Geofire. Welcome in, guys.
Krista
Lovely
Joe, Rhoda Kamish, Kelly,
lovely
we
Ayla
got
folks, looks like. Hope I'm saying that right.
Dawn,
Matter Cam, Matt,
Mr. Doggy Dog 68, Mike Smith,
James Lapsansky, welcome. Matter Cam
Barbara
Matt.
Duncan.
we have BB6 Slappy, Geofire. What's
Pretty
happening?
sloppier here, huh?
I love that Slippy and Slappy. It just flows, man. I think you guys said Weirdo Man, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Adam.
Weirdo Man. Hello.
Adventures with Rhoda Kamish. We got TJ Magnafee,
You got Jennifer Beausoleil,
Jessica Coloma. Welcome in.
We got SoCal Sports. Hello, SoCal
we got
Sports.
TJ Magnify, or our good friend Tom F. Rich's Adventures.
We've got
I think we're cut up
lovely Layla Vlogs.
Oh, lovely. I got to meet her yesterday, by the way, and it was a pleasure meeting her and her mom. So, Layla, thank you so much for coming over to say hi on my stream and to allow me to meet you and your mom. It was very, very cool. So, I hope to see you in the park soon.
Very cool.
Teacher Tammy, hello. Did we get Geofire?
Yep, we did.
2026.
Geofire. James, how you doing? Good to see you. It's got some flags in the chat there. And Slim.
Slim Devin.
What's up, Slim?
Hey, Devin. Oh, and Weird Old Man with a nine months.
That is awesome.
He says, hey, Bob is back.
I'm back finally, and thank you so much to Danny and Cordy. I felt bad because I missed the whole recap show for 2025, but I was sick and I was not feeling well. So thank you to both of you for doing the show without me. And it was a quick show. I'm like, what does that say about me? I'm just kidding.
You
guys do that
like 2
fast.
hours and 20 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it really? Oh, maybe
That's
it was
because
me. I was sick and
We
not
talked
feeling
about you. You were there in spirit.
I'm sure I was there in glitter spirit. All right.
And we also have Mattercam Matt member for 9 months. Says woohoo. Got Slim Devin member for 9 months. Ninja watching at the
Bring these
hospital.
up. There's Weird Old Man. There's Mattercat Matt, and there's Slim. Oh, sorry about that.
Mr.
Slim.
Joe.
Hope everything is going well.
And then we have Adventures with Rhoda Kamish member for 9 months. Says lots of love, everyone. Hope all is good. All is good, and hope you're doing good with the new grandbaby.
Yeah, baby, I know.
I know. Congratulations. That's so awesome. And then we got Slappy.
Slappy.
All the cool kids are doing it. That's hilarious.
Cat K, welcome in. GV559.
TV.
Kat, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Timothy.
Carol G and the Corn Dogs. Oh, why not?
Geofire, 9 months.
And then Mike Smith.
Nice. The 9-month train. Choo choo.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
SD James, welcome in. Doom Boogie, look, good to see you.
Wow. Thank you.
You know, I almost feel like it's Romper Room. I'm going to date myself here, but I'm like, I see Theme Park Casual and Cordy and Carol and Mike Smith and Doombuggy and GB.
I love it. I like Romper Room. She never said my name, though. I waited every day. I watched it. All right. Well, thank you all so much. It's really amazing to see all of the member milestones. And I can't believe it's been 9 months since that all started for our channel. I think I need to update on my own Nightbot because I still have it like, the 1 year. Now we've passed. We're like, okay, we need to move on. But let's go ahead and we can introduce the co-hosts here. We've got Bob, Berry Place 28. I want to let everyone know where they can find you.
Yep. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Wait. Sorry, I was trying to... Oh, there we go. They changed the logo on how you bring up someone's profile so I can show it. There we go. Everyone, you can follow me at Berry Place 28 on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook. Oh, now it doesn't want to work.
And Theme Park Casual, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube, X, and Instagram, all of them at Theme Park Casual.
Wonderful. And I'm Cordy in California. Cordy in California on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and my Discord.
Oh, we got one more. Me too. Me too.
Me too. Thank you,
Tammy.
Aww.
And Karen, welcome in as well.
Hi, Karen. All right. So I think what we're going to start off with, it's 2026. So what is new in 2026 at the parks? Food.
Yep.
Food.
So it was, I think a lot of us were surprised. I saw it online too, just like, oh, wow, we've got some, big changes going on, that they actually had to release kind of a refresh for the foods in 2026. Now, the one thing I will say is I'm starting to hear and see, because I was wondering, I'm like, well, they can't just add all of these, right? Obviously, things are going to go away. So they don't really highlight that part of it. That's something I think you have to find out for yourself when you go to get your favorite drink or snack or food item, right? And you're like, oh no. So, but I can bring it up quickly. We do have it listed as well on our on the Park Streamers Hangout website as well. So the link is there, and the link to, I just last week did the foodie guide on my channel, Courtney, California. So, and we went in depth. It was like 2.5 hours. So we really dig deep into each of the food items. But just to kind of give you guys a quick overview, one of the things we wanted to cover, pull it up for us here.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because we've got Lunar New Year, and they usually have another food festival for Lunar New Year, but for this little couple weeks in between Christmas and Lunar New Year, they went ahead and like you said, brought out a slew of new items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was, and there's some of course, the one on the cover here, it's like a cinnamon roll kind of macaron, and it's at the Cappuccino Cart in DCA. I didn't go over to DCA yesterday, but I talked, or Christine H was in my chat, and she said that was sold out by the time she went there, I think on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So that's, I figured this might be a hot item, right? Macarons are already kind of a favorite for people, but it looks so cute. Yeah. Everybody loves cinnamon rolls. But yeah, there's a few items that are coming back right after the Festival of Holidays, the holiday foods that were out. They took some things away that were 70th celebration themed, and now they're bringing some of those back, and of course adding some other new ones.
Oh, we have a really good question though. Same places they sell banoffee?
Haha. Oh,
yeah, same place where they had the banana foam cold brew.
Well, now they have. You can get a what kind of latte is it? We'll see it in here, but they now have a latte there, and you can add the banana cold foam.
I thought I saw something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not this one. So
So
there's
like
some
a half decaf, the double twist and lemon.
right. So there's a few things. They've got, some adult beverages that are coming to Carnation Cafe. This is coming back, so it's like a shortbread cookie, but it's so cute. Like if you can get if somebody wants this and you can get your pictures for the gram, I think that'll do it. We all should just share, just pass it around, just keep it preserved, and we can all take our content pictures with it. Interesting lemon chiffon tea. It's a sweet tea topped with lemon chiffon foam. I don't know.
I would try it.
You would try it?
Yeah, I like sweet tea, and I like lemon in my tea. So
Okay. Well,
See, I don't like lemon in my tea, but I love lemon chiffon, and I love sweet tea. So maybe I'll just scoop it off the top. No.
I know. I'm curious about that. Yeah, I am curious about that one. And then a strawberry shortcake macaron, which is. Does that one? No, I don't think that's the 70th. I was wondering if that was the 70th one, but not pictured. So it's not pictured here. But you know what? It does have a birthday candle. I think it is that pink one, the pink one that came out for the 70th. Fresh strawberry jam, but it has a birthday candle. Plaza Inn had a few changes. So again, they're going to have the Paint the Night dining package. Yeah.
yeah, Plaza Inn added meatloaf, right?
Yeah, and there's an herb roasted. So for the Paint the Night, you don't have an option. It's herb roasted chicken with mashed potatoes is what comes with the dining package.
That's why no option.
Okay, here's the birthday, the gray stuff, but it's the
70th stuff.
70th.
Is like the gray stuff? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
it is.
It's like the gray stuff, but it's white. White chocolate mousse. It has the raspberry jam and fresh strawberry or fresh raspberries in it too as well. So I just said two as well. Oh, I caught myself. Something new at Tiana's. So if you guys are familiar, I know I tried it at Royal Street Veranda. They had the beignet chicken sandwich. So I heard or I saw a couple of videos where it's basically the same thing. It's just now with it, you get, these pickles and I think these are collard greens that you get with it. But they were in the same kind of flavor and everything, which I liked it. I wanted it to be chicken breast. It's just a preference. So it was probably a thigh. It was dark meat. So that's why I was like, I don't think I'm going to get it again.
Yeah, see, I'm not big on dark meat, and I'm not big on, it being buffalo sauce or something.
Yeah, this one is sweet heat. Yeah, so the buffalo sauce, and then they put the creamy slaw. But yeah, so very similar, or I guess exactly like the one at Royal Street Veranda. You just get some extra sides. But great idea. Great idea. I like that they're coming up with. I was really happy to see that they were updating food for this year because a refresh can be good. I know there's some things that which we'll see as we go along that have gone away. But and then this is Harbor Galley has the yuzu lemonade. So lemonade with the touch of yuzu.
I wanted to try that yesterday, by the way, but it was a 2-hour wait for mobile and the line wrapped around the corner. And I was like, I think I'm pass on that for now. But it sounds really good. Yeah,
I totally forgot about So I did have the ratatouille.
Oh, how was that?
Oh my gosh. I would get that every time. It was so good.
Really?
It was delicious. And so they have, you get that little garlic bread topper. They turned it into a little piece of garlic bread. That was delicious. So, I mean, you know how it is. Maybe mine was just super fresh and really good. but it made me I was like, I would add this to my, and it's nice because you're like, as it's getting cooler at night and, it's a veggie. I don't know if you'd like it though, TPC, because of the tomato paste. Yeah. But lots of veggies. But if you like the other soups there, So with the ratatouille, you get the garlic bread topper. But if you order a different soup and you want to add that on, you can add it on for $1.49. I don't know why you have to pay more for, other soups to get that, but they do have that as an add-on feature, so you can have it. So this one has, which I'm happy about, it has rainbow jelly versus boba or popping boba or popping spheres, as they like to call them. But I like the jellies. That's what I usually add to mine instead of boba.
Yeah, jellies are good. I'm not big on the popping bobas, but what was it that I tried? It was like the blueberry one, and that was actually pretty good. So
yeah, some of them are good, but it can be a lot, right? When they put a lot, and you're like, oh, it's a lot of extra sugar too. Cafe Daisy, they always have these kinds of drinks, right, with the little candies and just very whimsical, I guess. But this one is so this one I found curious. Minute Maid Zero Sugar Lemonade with blue cotton candy syrup. So you've got a sugar-free lemonade
with a syrup.
Add syrup and gummy rings. So I was like, oh wait, that kind of defeats the purpose if you were going for a sugar-free drink.
Right.
Well, maybe they're just trying to take the sugar level down just a touch.
Yeah, perhaps. But I was just thinking if I wanted a sugar-free drink,
right, it
would be nice to have something fun. You know what I mean? Something fun like this. And then the Mickey Hat cookies there. So here's another one. My daughter wants to try this one when we go. I know they have. I think they still have the one at Ghirardelli. I have not checked to see if they still have their Dubai chocolate sundae, but Schmoozies as well as it has one. So this one is the strawberry hazelnut chocolate and pistachio shake.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever had a shake from Schmoozies, so I'm not sure how those taste, but
yeah. I think the only thing I've gotten there is the affogato.
Okay.
Oh, which you loved.
Yeah, true. And then here's that Mickey Shake cinnamon roll. You can find that at the Cappuccino cart in DCA. I don't see that. Maybe it's further down because they do list the latte that we were talking about. They have a couple of new a sipper and then a straw topper. So
okay, I looked for this sipper all over the place yesterday, the Jimmy Cricket, and I could not find it anywhere. Did you see it at all yesterday, Cordy?
Well, I saw the signs for them.
That's not people carrying it on Saturday.
Yeah, they have.
I wonder if they sold out on Saturday because I couldn't find it anywhere.
I didn't ask at the Haunted Mansion, but I saw that they had that was just one of the places. But
usually Galactic Grill is one of the places that you can usually get stuff like that.
Yeah, mobile order. That's a good place for mobile order opening weekend.
Well, they're showing all over, all these places.
They're showing all the locations right there, yeah.
But when I was walking by a lot of these places, and especially the popcorn or churro stands, nope, they did not have them. So I'll look again.
Didn't have them out because of the wind? Maybe they had them.
I don't know. It wasn't that windy during the day, but I did find over at World of Disney, they do have, and I know this is not food, but they had the Jimmy Cricket shoulder, character.
Cute.
They finally had him back after 5 years.
Oh, I love that. That's perfect. That's like iconic for shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder pal. And then we've got watermelon. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm on the app right now, and the Galactic Grill is showing the Jiminy Cricket zipper, but not available for mobile order. It doesn't show.
Because the weekend's over. Yeah, they usually just do that weekend, and then they're like, "Go for it." So maybe there'll be more the next time you go.
Yeah. Well, Karen put in the chat she saw it on a stream this morning, so that's good. I mean, and I assume they're probably back. It just maybe they just sold out of them on Saturday because I gotta be honest with you, when this got posted, me and several other friends were like, "Oh, that we gotta get that. That's gonna be awesome."
I know.
So. And I'm not one for straw toppers, but that's kind of a cool one with Alice.
Yeah, Alice is pretty cute, and it lights up, so that's always fun. And we have a watermelon cotton candy. I don't remember if we already had that for the 70th. I don't recall a watermelon flavor because I do like cotton candy. But oh no, it says new. 70th anniversary bag.
Yeah, it is new, but I could have sworn they've had watermelon cotton candy before, but maybe it's new with the 70th anniversary bag. But yeah, good stuff.
Flo's had some pretty big changes. And what I was thinking was, well, first of all, I think this is nacho cheese. So I'm like, I can't. I know this is trending right now. Like, it's super trending. Like, there's a lot of restaurants that are doing this cheese, like bubbling cheese. SoCal Sports sent me one. I think it was in Japan, but it was just like on the skillet and sizzling. Applebee's is doing it with the skillet. So it's like sizzling cheese, but I feel like this is not the cheese. Yeah, this is not the cheese you're looking for.
Yeah.
But so I don't know how I feel about this. It'd have to be like a lot of people. Like if we were like 4 of us and like, okay, let's all, try it. Maybe
get a couple of bites and that's all you need to deal with.
Yeah. I think that would do it. The other thing, they did this a while ago, but you see the French fries back there, just the skinny fries. They used to have steak fries that were like so good. And I wish they could get rid of those.
Well, also, we'll probably get to this, but
I know what you're
Avoid what?
Yeah.
Award winners change their fries.
Oh. What are they changing to?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute when we talk about all the changing stuff that's
sorry
on the way
out. This is new. I think, if they do it right, if you get a good serving here, fresh for breakfast time, you got chicken. It says chicken and waffle, so you're getting one piece of chicken. Doesn't say. Yeah.
Is that one? That's one piece of chicken. That's not like
that looks like chicken tenders, doesn't it?
But look how it says. I was just like, I don't know. Where did I see it? And I was like, oh, is it chicken?
I would think it's a few.
Golden fried chicken and buttermilk waffle. Because I don't know if they still. I don't think they even do anymore the fried chicken, like because they rivaled Plaza Inn for me, their fried chicken plate, but I don't think they have it because they got rid of that. They brought in that pastrami sandwich, which I love pastrami sandwiches, but the pastrami's cold and it wasn't quite what I was thinking it was going to be. But they got rid of the club sandwich, which was always one of my go-tos. And they also got rid of their, what was it called? Was it a Cobb salad? Yeah, it was because it was similar. I liked it better than Plaza Inn.
I'm on the app right now checking for the fried chicken. And it looks like the Flo's famous fried chicken is still there.
Okay, good. Okay, so we still have that.
Along with your pastrami sandwich.
Yeah, pastrami.
Pastrami.
I prefer the club sandwich. That was really good. They did a good job with that. And then this is the salad now. So it has like quinoa and white beans and edamame. Got tomatoes in there. And lots of cucumbers. So very healthy.
Yeah.
And then you can get that with the chicken strips. So you just turn something healthy into. No, I'm kidding. It's good. It's protein. And then the ka-chow burger.
Ka-chow.
And there, chicken fenders. And then they also, so you can choose now a sauce. So it's not like you can just order whatever sauce you want with it now, which I think is good, right? You choose instead of them just having one, like, oh, you have to have buffalo or regular. And then now they have loaded fries, which I will try this because I love chili cheese fries. So I'm really hoping these are going to taste good. And you can get a bowl of chili with some cornbread. And then they have these little medallion waffles. There. I was getting there.
Are the waffles already available? Because I don't see them in the app. Or are they a breakfast thing?
I think they're breakfast. Yeah, that and then the chicken and waffle.
Yeah, because right now they don't even list breakfast in the app.
So that I feel like that was one of the biggest overhauls with the change in foods. And then we have a couple of drinks. These are at, I think these are here. Yep. We have a Start Your Engine cold brew, which looks like it's primarily caramel. So we got the Joffrey Shaken Jamaican cold brew with the caramel syrup, drizzle, house-made caramel flavored cream, and a sauce drizzle. But the thing we want to try, my daughter, is the Stop Sign cream soda pop. So that seems interesting. There is coconut cream topped, but Sprite with house-made strawberry and coconut. So interesting.
Sounds good. Sounds very good to me.
Very good. Yes, extra strawberry, please.
That's right.
And they still have the shakes, so you can still get, which are really, really good. And I don't know if they do it anymore, but I know back in the day they used to, because they, I'm sure they still make it the same way, but they used to give you the extra shake, like when you go to a diner. I think it's a long time. I don't think they do that anymore, but they used to give you that so that you could, like the whole experience of being in a.
The old time diners.
If you scroll to the top, that picture of the, is that the cold brew they're talking about with the strawberry? Or no, is that the Stop Sign?
That's the cold brew.
That's the cold brew. Start Your Engine.
Hey, it looks really weird. The red one.
I don't know about this one. I mean, they make it look like oil or something, I guess, right? Start Your Engine, but. I don't know. I don't know if I'll try that one, but the cream soda.
No, I was talking about the other one, the red one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't know. It looks like, because it's strawberry flavored flakes, so it's cornflakes, strawberry cornflakes on top. And then I think this will be a Little Red Wagon. They always have good drinks there. I like the drinks at Little Red Wagon. This one's a blueberry lemonade with blueberry. How do you pronounce that? Clueless? We'll just say
sure. We'll go there.
So, yeah, those are always. I noticed a berry theme. It's very berry place.
Yeah.
With everything, strawberries and.
Okay, I know this has nothing to do with Disney, but I gotta show you this because, well, you guys are gonna want to see it. Hold on.
And Eric Schwartz gifted a Park Streamers Hangout membership, and congrats GV559 for snagging it.
Congratulations.
So flags in the chat for Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Eric's going to be here in March.
Yep.
Very cool. So this is food related, and I cannot believe I got this for Christmas. Let's see here. Let me take my background away real quick so I can show it. All right, there we go. It is edible gold glitter. So yes, glitter's following me everywhere, but hey, it's edible. I guess I could put it in my drinks.
Oh my gosh.
Gold glitter, that's edible. Thank you, honey.
I love it.
She was in the Christmas spirit and glitter spirit. So.
That's funny. You have to bring it, put it on your food at the park.
You know, it's funny. I did try it just briefly. You do not need a lot of this. I mean, it's a very small bottle, but you barely have to put any. I put a little too much the first time I put it in my drink, thinking I needed more, but yeah, did not need it. All right.
What does it taste like?
It's not no flavor whatsoever. It just kind of adds to the drink. And what happened was we had gone to Old World in Huntington Beach during Christmas for their little Christmas festival, and I actually got a hot toddy. It was called a tinsel hot toddy. So for the tinsel, they put edible glitter into the drink, and so my wife thought that was funny that I got that, and I said it's not because I wanted glitter, it's because I wanted the hot toddy. I didn't realize it had the sparkles in it, but yeah, it worked out. It was kind of funny. So, All right, back to Disney food.
I didn't see this on the menu. Oh, it has little sparkles in it. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, just so you know, it came with it was sparkling maple syrup. So it actually had like silver, I think, glitter in the maple syrup or something like that is what it made it.
Oh, how pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. Where's our content? Why are you not taking pictures?
Because you think I really wanted to show you guys me tease about glitter for how long? Oh boy.
So more salads. Jolly Holiday, they changed theirs up, I think. And again, I have not checked the menu to see if some went away, but I would imagine because they had a couple of salads. I think they might have kept the pecan one. Is this one actually, did they change it up? Okay, so this one, that's a garden grain salad. So there's a common theme. The other one had, like I said, edamame and quinoa. This one has couscous, farro, garbanzo beans, tomatoes, arugula, roasted red pepper, and you get a breadstick. So Jolly Holiday has added a new salad to their lineup. Here's a dessert. This one is actually, because we always, when we do the foodie guide, we always look at the pictures first before we even look at what they are. But it kind of looked like, it's a brownie, sundae, but it's a peanut butter.
Yeah.
Peanut butter brownie slice. Now, who just had it? Minerva had the, she was in the chat last night and she said she had the peach cobbler cheesecake. And she said, you must try it. I didn't get to try it last night, but she's like, it's a must. Like, it's so good.
Okay.
So, and then they're keeping the beef birria toasted cheese, and the strawberry stuffed croissant came back, which I've had, and it's really, really good. But I know sometimes they get really skimpy with the strawberries and the pastry cream, but it can be really, really good. But those are only available, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if they're only available in the morning, like for breakfast time. I believe so, but I think they sell out anyways, right? Even if they were available after. So, so that's the brownie peanut butter slice. This is the peach cheesecake cobbler.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much.
It doesn't look like a peach. No.
Yeah, so I'm curious to try this one. It sounds really good, and I like the oats on top. And
and I know this isn't Disney, but Nothing Bundt Cakes has a chocolate frosting now. They've got a buntlet that comes with chocolate frosting instead of the cream cheese.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, because people don't like cream cheese frosting.
Well, they've never had. I mean, yeah, you would think that they would have an option for chocolate frosting because who doesn't like chocolate frosting, right? But yeah, they finally have one, so I got to try it eventually.
Nice.
Sounds
so
good.
would you get it again, or would you go back to the cream cheese?
I haven't tried it yet. I need to try it.
Oh, you haven't tried it yet. Okay.
No.
Well, let us know. Please report back. I want pictures.
I shall.
A description. I need reviews. Because that's one thing you'll see it and then they're like, oh, here's this. And you're like, how was it?
Right.
I don't know. Did it taste good or not? Okay. So I believe, where's this? Plaza Inn. So they have, I think they always have the salmon. I've never tried it. Or is it same. Okay. So that's already panko crusted salmon with your mashed potatoes. They added the meatloaf, which I'll go back up to the pictures. And also a pineapple upside down cake, which I must try. I totally forgot about it yesterday, but that one I want to try. And a strawberry mini cake, so a bundt cake, just like what we're talking about, with strawberry jam and fresh strawberries topped with sweetened condensed milk glaze, white chocolate mousse with the mini bow and chocolate ears. And then they also have a cookies and cream chocolate cake, which I know is pictured up above. So. With the cookie crumble. So if you're, a chocoholic and you got your cookies and cream, but then you also have your pineapple upside down. So that's pretty cool. The meatloaf, I'm curious if it's the same. I think it had some heat to it. I know I had the meatloaf at Throwback Night a few years ago. It's really, really good. And they served it like skillet, you know.
It was a little peppery.
Yeah, that one was. I don't think this one is, but that one they did say, you know, it's got a little bit of spice there. So I wonder, yeah, I guess you could still do double mash because I'm like, I can make green beans at home. Give me the double mash with my meatloaf.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do double mash than, at least with the meatloaf. The pot roast, I like to have a variety, but the meatloaf, I think you'd want more mashed potatoes.
So yeah, your pineapple upside down cake. We even have the cherry on top. So hopefully it tastes good. I really, really hope this is good.
I still have to try the pineapple upside down Dole Whip.
Yeah.
You know what? I love pineapple upside down cake, but I did not care for it with the Dole pineapple whip. I think it was I don't know what it was. Everything but the cake part. And the funny thing is I love the cake, you know, but for some reason it didn't go well with the Dole Whip. But I am interested in trying the pineapple upside down cake that they have for this season. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I will tell you what Dole Whip impressed me the most was a peach. And I'm not a peach person.
I was peach.
And because the peach was so good, I'm considering trying the peach cobbler. But yeah, I'm not typically a peach person. So
I think that was kind of for a lot of people that thought they weren't like, you know, I don't really like peach flavored things, but the Dole Whip, however they did that one, they did a really good job with that one.
The peach Dole Whip is a winner.
You should try it. It's a lot. The Dole Whip, the pineapple upside down Dole Whip. It's there's a lot in there. I think I got it once, but I know a lot of people really,
I've heard good things.
Really, really loved it. So, and then there's the cookies and cream cake. The only thing I don't know if all the cakes are like that, but I like buttercream, and I if I'm not mistaken, I think they use, I don't know. I don't like the flavor of frosting at Plaza Inn.
Oh, really?
I can like taste the oil.
Oh.
Whatever they use. It doesn't taste like butter to me,
but it's not buttercream.
No, I don't like whipped toppings and things like that.
Yeah, me either. I like the buttercream toppings, and it's so funny because my wife's family is always like, we're having the whipped cream topping, and I'm always like, buttercream topping.
For my birthday, I'm always like, buttercream, do not make whipped. No whipped topping.
Krista Jo, I don't recall the cobbler dessert that I tried at DCA a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to think of what that.
Oh, they were telling me about that. You had
which one was it?
San Francisco. Was it a cherry?
Gosh, I don't even remember. Jeez. Let me see if I can look up the old foodie guide.
Because remember we saw the foodie guide and we were like, why are they putting pumpkin for the holiday, right? You know, like after Halloween, but you tried something different. So yeah, I can't remember. Someone will say it. Tammy says, I'm all about the buttercream too. All right. It's the best. Yeah, peaches are not in season just yet. Strawberries are starting to. Tanaka Farms is already doing their you can get strawberries there, which I want to do. All right. So, okay, something funny. We were looking at this guide before. I was looking at it with my daughter, and she's like, what is this, prison food? Because of the presentation, right? She's like, what is this? What is this? But Black Grill has a new offering. I think it's on the kids menu though. So you get your grapes, you get a couple pieces of bacon, your little pancakes, and scrambled eggs. But I don't know.
It makes sense if it's on the kids menu. I mean, that's why.
Yeah, but it's very bold, right? It's like the first thing you see. Galactic Grill. Here's what you got. So this time, pineapple. That's another theme I've seen. The berries and the pineapple. So they're going to have a parfait, which I actually would like to try as well. And it has glitter, Bob.
Wow. I absolutely need to get it. I mean,
yes,
wow.
Look, glitter glazed dome of vanilla chantilly.
You know, if it doesn't have enough, I just bring my own.
Exactly. See, you're all set. They're also going to have a Starlight. I think, yeah, they have had this before. I remember now. The Starlight Taro tea. The Butterfly PT is really good. I remember they had it for Wakanda when they had the food booths for Forever Wakanda, but it was just the tea. It wasn't didn't have. I don't think it had popping spheres. I don't know, and no whipped taro on top, but they will have that. And then the kids meal is called the Mini Meteor Pancake Kids Meal.
You know, I already had dinner, but I'm starting to feel hungry talking about all this food.
I know some of it. You're just I could use that pineapple upside down cake. And then at Alien Pizza Planet, they have a Moonliner macaron. Again, these are great for the gram, great pictures that you can take. So it's like a spaceship. So instead of one of the aliens, this time it's a spaceship. I don't think it's pictured here, but I saw it online. And then their green drink, a lot of stuff in it. You got pineapple juice, ginger beer, lemon lime Powerade, lemon sorbet, and a splash of vanilla served with lychee popping spheres.
Well, that's returning because I thought, didn't they have that before last year? I thought
they must. Yeah, it doesn't say new, so
yeah.
Riverville Terrace. I don't think they have anything pictured, but they have a shrimp lemon caper pasta and impossible meatloaf on their menu. And then we've got Rancho del Zocalo. Somebody posted about the tacos and they didn't care for them, so maybe it was just that day. But there was, it wasn't what they were expecting.
They're bringing back the wet burrito.
Yeah, too bad there's no beans and rice, huh?
Well, yeah, right, exactly. Well, I always, ask for extra beans because I didn't really care for rice. But the thing is, if you scroll down a little bit more, I think it says, rice and beans wrapped in flour tortilla topped with the sauce. They stopped doing the sauce. And by the way, I asked them, could I please, because my daughter, she likes the sauce too. She asked for it on the side for her burrito. And they said, sure. And they gave her a side of it. And then I ordered mine. I said, can I get it wet with cheese on top? And they said, nope. So why not? We don't do that anymore. Can I get a side of sauce to go with it? No. I'm like, why can't I get a side of sauce? My daughter just got a side of sauce. And they're like, because we just don't do that. I'm like, oh, well, now you're being conflicting about this whole stuff. So,
oh my gosh. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think I've ever had the wet burrito here, so I'm not sure.
I don't like my burrito with the sauce on top.
You do not?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't like enchilada sauce either. So that's what it is.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. No problem. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. I have noticed though. I don't know if you guys have noticed this either, but I went to Galactic Grill to order their mushroom Swiss burger. It looked really good, sounded great, and I said, "Oh, can I please get it without? I think the onions or what was it? Onions and the mayo or the sauce came on. Oh no, we can't do that. Why not? It's a special item that we have. Yeah, but I want it, and they're like, nope, you can't get it. Special made. It comes with everything. And I'm like, well, what if I had? And I just threw it out there. What if I had food allergies? And I was doing a live stream at the time, and they said, oh, then we have another menu for that. Like,
okay,
great. But they don't have it on the special on the other menu for dietary restrictions. They don't have the mushroom Swiss burger. So
yeah, it's interesting.
They've been doing that a lot more lately.
Pushing this is it, right? This is what they learned how to cook or what we have prepped already.
Yeah.
I know. So, I mean, it's been kind of nice to see. That's why I'm like with the change, right? Like, I'm hoping we get back to a little bit more of that and just a little more creativity with foods, which I've seen here, because I think we'll get to some of the fun dessert stuff too over at DCA. But they do have, so now they have the duo tacos, carne asada and chicken, and then the burrito Sonora with carne asada. And then they have the Zocalo fries, which I've never had, but it sounds really good. And now with some changes that we haven't gotten to with the fries, I'm like, maybe I'll just go here. But Yeah, so those look good. They have a new salad with avocado ranch, which is really good. I don't think that one's plant-based, so it's kale and romaine and the grilled achiote marinated mushrooms. Fresas con crema, con grama. What were we saying that?
Grandma?
Grandma.
Grandma. Whew. You guys.
Strawberries with sweet cream and cheesecake bites. And then for their agua fresca, they have the cucumber lime.
All right, let's get to those fries.
Oh, I think we should be coming up soon. Cafe Daisy, right? They've always had the wrap. They have their. It says new though. This is plant based, so they have a Caesar salad garden wrap. They still have the donuts. They've got mac and cheese, chicken tenders now, and then of course still the Daisy dog.
But the donuts, are they still the apple donuts for the Daisy ones? Or are they? Because they have like cinnamon apple.
Yeah.
There's that hot dog needs more bun.
Also, it's overcooked.
I was like, "There's a hot dog." Let's go back here. Look at this. You got for the kids. This is like perfect, right? You got applesauce,
yogurt, an orange.
That is the breakfast of champions. I love it. So that's good. I mean, that is a land where there's lots and lots of children. So those are great options for parents to, if they don't bring their own stuff. And then we got a new at Red Rose Tavern. Have you guys tried any of the crunch wrap?
I've had the cheeseburger one. Okay.
So I don't try. I don't like hash browns or potatoes in my wraps, and that's what they put in here. I know. I'm not. I like my hash browns on the side. I like my hash browns separate with ketchup. I don't.
He much prefers
that.
Glitter in his wraps.
Yes, that's so you can see the glitter.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't special order this either. So nope, it's a no-go for me.
Yeah, they probably have it all ready to go. This is like, I like the Taco Bell breakfast crunch wraps. I'm like, I can have it at Disneyland. Will I get there in time for this? Probably. But it's there.
But it's there. And if someday, by some chance.
Maybe someone will pass one off like the baton. Here, I got your breakfast crunch wrap.
It's not as warm as it once was.
But I think the crunch wraps are a great idea. The cheeseburger one I found was I was like so salty after.
Yeah.
There was a lot of sodium.
Yeah.
And then we mixed because we tried it when it first came out. I was there with Devin and Game Life, and I got the cheeseburger one, and then she got there was a veggie one like with the spinach wrap. Mm-hmm. But then when we mixed them together, so then we did like a mashup, then it was like really good. Yeah. So just in case anybody wants to try that out there. And they've got a salad here. I was like, it kind of looks like it's not really a Cobb salad because there's no egg.
Isn't that egg right there on the side? Right?
Is there egg on the side?
Looks like a little hard-boiled.
Oh yeah, a little hard-boiled egg. Yeah. I don't think they call it a Cobb because I was like, this looks like one, right? It's like it's got to be. They could call it something else. We'll see. Maybe I'm totally wrong. The Gaston burger. So I had pastrami and a beef patty, and then they have a cherry. I know this is a cherry cold brew.
Cold brew.
So yeah, the Breakfast Fantasyland Fairfold. I don't know if I like that name.
I may have to do another cold brulette and just randomly get a cold brew.
I know there's so many new ones to try. You should.
I was bummed though last time because I got the milk and cookies one and it was awful. I was bummed that I had to spend the money on it.
Well, for science.
For science.
So cottage salad, but yeah, basically a Cobb salad.
Yeah, basically a Cobb salad. Yeah, they just have to figure out a different name for it just so that it's theirs.
You know what I miss here is the cauliflower one. Did you guys ever try the cauliflower burger? It was just
no.
It was a big piece of cauliflower, like sliced, and they grilled it. It was delicious. That and the poutine fries. Oh,
See, I love a good, portobello mushroom burger, but cauliflower.
it was good. It was really good.
And I do like cauliflower, but I just don't think I'd like it that way. Cauliflower pizza crust, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good too. It had a good aioli sauce. I think that's what made it too, was like everything else was in it. But
did it have extra sauce on it?
It actually did.
Wow. Okay. I'm in.
So this one's black cherry. So black cherry. I know that people always say that the cold brews are never good at Red Rose Tavern. I think I had a peppermint one that I did like. But black cherry, I'm intrigued. I want to try that.
Yeah, I would give that one a shot.
What is
and then
this coming up?
Maurice's Treat. So we can get this at Edelweiss, right? The bratwurst in the cheesy pretzel bread. So now we're going to have that over at Maurice's Treats.
It's the same thing that they had at Edelweiss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
now they just have it over. Because, sometimes you don't get all the way back there, right? Like you're in the front of the park. So I thought that was good that they're offering it in both places. This was sold out before I could even get
what is
there.
this? It's like the monolith standing up from 2001 Space Odyssey.
It's our croissant cookie based chocolate.
Chocolate croissant cookie, really?
Yes.
So it's that one that you had us try, but it's got a little bit of chocolate with it now.
Inside.
Coated in the sugar.
All right, so that would be a reason to try that again.
Yes.
Did you not like it, Casual?
I mean, it was just, it was okay. It wasn't like I didn't like it, but it wasn't the kind of thing that I would buy again. But now they add chocolate to it. It's like, wow.
See, I'm really glad that
I could try it.
I'm really glad that Cordy had us try the croissant cookie, because actually I got it several times after the three of us had tried it.
Oh, really?
I really enjoyed it. Chocolate, I'm not big on having chocolate in my croissants, but given the fact that was a really good one, I'm just wondering, is ours going to stand up like this monolith?
Yeah, Paul says that cookie can levitate.
We'll have to try it, see if it does it. You can't leave Fantasyland Theater, though. You have to or what is it called? What is that theater?
Oh, it's what is it called? The Royal Theater?
It is the Royal Theater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you have to stay right there. Otherwise, it won't stand up like that. And then they have a cold brew, tiramisu.
I would try that one.
Okay. We got a nitro cold brew, dark chocolate
pass.
topped with tiramisu cream. Ooh, that sounds like good cream.
It's funny? I'm not a tiramisu person, so it's okay because I can't drink coffee anyhow. So I'm not going to worry about it.
So you'll stick with the cookie.
A steak with the cookie. Ooh, does that say chicken al pastor? Ooh.
Yeah, it's not new. I think I'm not an al pastor fan.
Oh, I had some good al pastor.
But that, and I'm excited for the barbecue burnt ends, because I think I got that twice, and then it was seasonal. So I was like, they need to have this like all the time. Like that's a for sure winner. So I think they made some good choices. I think these two are going to be very, very popular.
Yeah, their potatoes are actually pretty good, and they're a decent price. They're usually like around $12, but they're decent.
Now?
Yeah, they're usually around $12 if you get the fancier ones.
I don't look at the price. I'm kidding. I do look at the price. I just don't remember that.
Tray brioche.
Oh, you guys are cracking me up.
But they also have a cold brew. Okay, so they got something for both of you. Chocolate butterscotch cold brew. And you get a wafer cookie.
Good. Some of the cold brew. Go ahead.
Okay, so we got that for Theme Park Casual, Berry Place 28. You get the strawberries and cream lemonade.
There you go.
That sounds excellent.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't that sound good? Strawberry lemonade.
They put a frozen fruit bar in it, though.
Yes.
Jeez.
And a frozen fruit bar. Wow.
An Outshine bar, not just any fruit bar.
Well, okay. So wait. So does that take the place of the ice, or they still put ice in there and then you like barely get any lemonade? You just get the fruit pop.
I feel like, I hope they don't put ice.
I hope they don't.
Because that would be horrible to have like an icy drink and then a fruit bar. It should just be, yeah. I would say no ice.
Our good friend, by the way, going back, Alo. I always say it wrong. I'm so sorry. I butchered your channel's name, but is it Halo Gelato?
Halo Gelato?
It's not Halo. It's like Hollow. It's like
Halo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyhow, guys, welcome in. Guys, check out the channel too. But he actually said that it looked like spam. Right? That cookie standing up, the croissant cookie, looked like spam.
Spam. That's one thing. I'm surprised we don't have musubi like somewhere just standard at one of the locations in San Francisco. But anyways, we shall continue on. Docking Bay 7, nothing new.
They need some new stuff because I got to tell you, I'm not real impressed with ever since they opened Galaxy's Edge, Docking Bay 7's had a couple okay things, but never really impressed me. So
yeah, this one's pretty good with the hummus, but I don't ever eat there. I don't. Yeah. I don't ever go there.
The only thing I've ever gotten there is the black calf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, Paul, why'd you have to do that? What, a bow bar?
Oh.
Yeah, you just said I'll get them to bow sometime tonight. Thanks, Paul.
I know. And now we're gonna see.
Oh. I know.
No, don't do it, people. Melbourne. Oh,
okay.
Emilio Run Juice.
We've got Oga's Obsession. So Oga's Cantina. That's not new. Minute Maid Lemonade, Cotton Candy Flavor, Blueberry Popping Spheres. The milk stand, of course. It's not listed. Did they list it here? It's not listed here, but we know we have pink milk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They didn't list it.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy. You would think they were trying to, because no one's buying the blue and green milk anymore, which is unfortunate. It's wintertime now. Even during the summer, it was okay.
Well, I definitely want to try. They just need to get a better recipe.
Well, yeah. Well, right.
That's all it is. What? I mean, I tried the blue one, and I was like, I would not buy this again, especially not for the price.
Right, because you just get
Well, and I don't know if you noticed, but they actually got a little bit smaller too. So.
Oh wow. Yeah, I like the blue milk, but I don't like. It's not something I'm like, oh, I gotta have it, or just.
Yeah, Ariel likes the green one. I'm not too fond of the green one. I'll drink it, but I prefer the blue. But I will try the pink because it's a new one. I'll just give it a try. So maybe
I've heard varying reports on the pink one.
Well, it's sweeter, supposedly, right?
I saw your video. They tried it, and it was, I think, what did you say? It was like a strawberry banana smoothie-ish kind of flavor. I've heard that, and I've heard
front taste is banana with a back taste of bubble gum.
Yeah, I've heard bubble gum.
I've heard that it's like that some people are saying it's like Pepto-Bismol, some it's like the bubblegum medicine you used to get when you were a kid. So
what? Yeah. Bubblegum medicine. You don't
remember the pink medicine that you would get?
Oh yeah, Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't Pepto-Bismol. It was
I know
prescription stuff. But
yes,
yeah, it was like
it's okay. If it doesn't turn.
They removed the green for the pink. Interesting. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, so there's another one. They took one away.
They removed the blue for the pink?
They got rid of the green for the pink.
Oh, the green. Okay, yeah. Well, because it wasn't as popular, I'm sure. And plus, they only had, they could have done all three, but.
So what I'm wondering is, Mr. Cheesy Pop, he said it kind of had like the, like Nerds or Runts flavor. So remember I don't know if they did it this last year at Star Wars Night, but I remember a couple years ago they had the milk and it had the Nerds at the bottom. That was really good, that you were trying to get to the bottom to get the candy. So then I was like, oh, I wonder if they did some sort of mashup with that, right? Like with the Nerds or a flavor that was like that candy. So I really want to try it because I want to see if it tastes like that one. like that drink for Star Wars night.
Yeah, I'll only have it if somebody else has a little bit and I can taste off of that, but I'm not buying it.
Antibiotic taste. Ooh, cat.
Scooby Bingo said the bubblegum medicine was bomb in the night.
Oh, jeez.
The kids are like, yes, my medicine.
The runs people. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so changes there. Again, they're not listing what's gone, so you just kind of find that out on your own. Katsaka's kettle, nothing new there. And I don't think this is new.
I like how they use the foodie guide when there's like nothing new. They'll just be like, have these still here with this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's back? This looks like the lemon icebox cake. So Cafe Orleans has quite a few new ones. I don't know what they took away, because don't they have like the Monte Cristo with and without the ham, right? Provincial bean and herb pesto salad, or roasted chicken Alfredo pasta. They have a garden vegetable shepherd's pie.
All right, shut the front door. They have a berry cream soda.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get there.
See? With a splash of berry syrup, and then the lemon icebox cake. So that's pretty good. That's some good additions. Okay, here's the ratatouille. It was just so good. I really enjoyed it. In the dark, we were trying to like see what we were eating. I'm like, what is it?
Maybe that's what I need to do. I'll just need to go and
just sit there at night. Right? You can see nothing at those tables.
Just go by Harbor Galley. You can't see much over there. There's no lights.
But I was really impressed with this. Like, I was like, okay, how is this going to taste? It's going to be stale. Is it going to be like, what's the flavor? I was really impressed with the garlic bread. So,
the garlic bread part looks really, really good. I'm not. I got to be honest. A lot of people in my chat yesterday were saying, because I was talking about it, and they said, "Oh, it sounds really good. The garlic topper sounds great to me." I don't know. I'm willing to try it, but it didn't sound great to me right off the bat. Just reading about it, so.
Yeah, I'm out. I just don't like veggies enough like that. It's like there's very few vegetables that I like, and like you said, the little the garlic bread topper thing right there, that looks yummy.
Oh, I'm like, what happened to Cordy? She's not saying anything.
I was like, I thought maybe my screen had freezed or something.
She's like, Casual doesn't like this.
I was going to say, all right, I'll try the ratatouille. Jeez.
Well, you know, it's funny. I was also trying to put my background back, and it won't let me right now. I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's something going on with.
It looks too adult. Exactly. That's a grown-up meal.
I know everyone's cracking me up in the chat right now. It's so funny, Abby. Oh, geez. J-Bay, how are you? We've got a bunch of people who have joined us, so let's say hi to a bunch of people. We got J-Bay, we've got Amy, we've got obviously Abby, and we talked about George.
626.
EXP 626. We got Trish. We got let's see, who else do we, because we have quite a few.
Knew it. We got the Daywalker.
All knew it. Yep, Daywalker, Kelly DiMaggio.
We got Scooby Bingo.
Scooby's here.
Noah James.
Yep, Noah came in. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. Oh, speaking of which, since we're waiting for Cordy, oh, there she is. Oh, I just removed her. Sorry.
My phone flashed.
She's like, what is going on?
Jeez. Yeah, I was like, why is it so quiet? They're not saying anything.
Hey, before you continue on there, let's do this real quick, because I think this would be cool to bring up. Boom. And let's see. It's coming up here. Oh, there we go. We have 5 new members.
No.
that are joining us. And
Krista
So-
Joe, Barbara Duncan, Trish, EXP, and Kelly DiMaggio.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Flags
I think
back.
everybody's in the chat that got one. Cool.
yeah, that's awesome. Because sometimes that doesn't happen.
I
So
know.
very cool. Well, welcome everyone to our
Do
Streamers
boogie.
Hangout. What did Jim Puggy see?
He just made the face.
Oh, the face. Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Flags
Okay, I
in the
think
chat,
we're-
everyone. Flags in the chat.
Okay, I think we're almost done. Although, who doesn't like talking about food? But still, we're almost done.
It's only been an hour.
Hey, we're doing good.
Oh, those skewers are looking smaller and smaller. aren't
Oh,
they?
yeah. 3 pieces. You're just like, and then the skewer
Well-
short. You're like, what in the world are we doing here?
Look, I love Bengal barbecue. It's one of my favorite places to eat. But I feel like the last few times I've gone, the beef and the chicken have been overcooked.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's a bummer.
Yeah, the last couple
Horrible.
times I've gotten beef, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to order the beef anymore. I'll just keep sticking to chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
And I
Yeah.
get that they want to make sure it's cooked, but it's almost too cooked where it's like dry. Ugh.
Especially with
I'm
the
okay
chicken.
with the. Yeah, I was going to say I like the chicken a little bit dry, so
What?
I do.
Because you don't like dark
Make
meat.
sure it's cooked.
Mhm.
Well, this one has teriyaki, so hopefully I'm happy with the teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, that should be awesome.
And then the pork belly comes with the asparagus, so that's good. The pork belly's been good. That's usually what my daughter does.
Yummy.
And then they have a little salad here, which is bulgogi bean salad. So cucumbers, edamame, chickpeas, bell peppers, tossed in a ginger scallion dressing.
I'm out.
I mean, I make that at home. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to order it there. I will just.
Oh no, because you get a lot more food at home than you will at the park,
Oh, yeah.
unless they have a really good sauce that's on there. So
Yeah, but no. Yeah, you're just like, no, the sauce is pretty.
wait. Who said that, Scooby? Bring back the McDonald's fries. All right. there we
Oh,
go.
I know. We were talking about that yesterday. I was like, man, anybody who has experienced that, like, you'll never forget. And those are like the best McDonald's fries you've ever had in your life.
They
was
were. I missed the McDonald's fries. I just missed the wagon that they had where you buy the McDonald's fries.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was great. Great time.
Is that skewer and toothpick?
Basically. And then they have the tropical slushy, but I don't want the chili lime on the rim. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but
But
Wait,
it sounds good. Passion fruit, right? Guava. I like some flavors, but
yeah.
just not.
Is
But
that-
I think
is that
we
a-
already have them, dipped in the chili lime.
Hmm.
But now we have a chia pudding. So now we're over at the Fiddler Pfeiffer, which is Starbucks at DCA. They've got a chia pudding.
Actually, that looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I would get
not
it.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
if
you
would
like chia? Chia.
Jinx.
Check out the new Chia theme park casual.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's you're gonna be like, woo, let's go walk now. Full of energy. And then a salami provolone wrap.
Oh, that might be interesting.
A couple of good ones. Oh, no, this is schmoozy. So they've got a couple of matcha teas, iced honey matcha tea with honey cold foam. They got the little honeycombs on top, and a soju matcha cocktail.
I hope that cereal is not stale like it was for
All on the guava,
Christmas.
on the latte.
Yeah, that was good. The guava one was good, but the cereal was stale.
That was delicious. And then Hollywood Lounge. Aren't we coming to? This is kind of the last. We're coming to the end of that little area there. So
Possibly.
Studio
Yeah, who
catering.
knows?
Hollywood Lounge. They're keeping the burrito. I still haven't had that because I've heard mixed reviews on the Filipino Feast burrito. And then they have a strawberry limeade served with sliced strawberry.
Sounds good.
This I want to try. So
Yeah.
these have been getting pretty good ratings, but the cream puffs, infinity cream puffs. So you get 6. They're mini. They're pretty, they're pretty small. Raspberry, cotton candy, key lime, strawberry, pabana, and orange cream.
Yeah, when I first saw those, I thought they were just little color
Mm-hmm.
cream puffs, and then I found out that they're each different flavors. I was like, oh wow, that's even
that's
more
good.
interesting.
Yeah.
I agree. I thought the same thing, but I'm so sad that they're not bigger because I like cream puffs to be, at least, this big. And if they're like this, oof, that's not
Well,
good.
they do have the orb. That's a cream. Same thing, cream puff. We've had that before, but it's the bigger one if you just want one flavor. But I think this is something like $9 for the pack.
Yeah.
So I mean, in Disney dollars, that's not bad.
And Disney dollars. They don't make Disney dollars anymore.
I know, darn it. You
I have some though,
right? If you have them, can you still spend them?
Well, I saw somebody in a chat somewhere say that they missed a mark. They missed a chance at doing scones and having them called the Infinity Scones.
Yeah,
I was like, cool. Yep, that would have been a fun little thing.
All right, what is this?
Yeah, this is the French toast. I think this is at Pim's. Yeah, formulated French toast. But when I look at this, I'm like, all I think of is the French toast at Knott's. I'm sorry, it's so good there. The deep fried French toast. But anyways, formulated French toast. So you get bacon, blueberry flavored popping spheres. I just love those. Jamaica syrup, whipped cream, and sprinkles. And there's a kids version available as well. They have verde variant chilaquiles, recalculated breakfast, which is returning, and then is that the one you had? The cookies and cream from here? Oh no, that's the new one.
It was the milk and cookies.
Okay, so cookies and cream. They kind of had. I thought they had a cookies and cream here before, like an Oreo one.
Yeah, I think they did.
So
I think I've had that one. I think I had that one.
You know what they should have done? They should have taken the Infinity Stones cream puffs and giant sized them like Ant-Man. There you go. Like the pretzel.
You could always mash them all together and make one big one.
Yeah, they're different flavors. If they're all the same flavor, I would say yes. But different flavors. I want to eat them separately.
So that's the
what the heck is that?
Recalculated breakfast. You got your tater tots. You got steamed eggs served with bacon, crispy potato bites, and toasted particle bread.
Wait.
No?
That's it? Because wait, did you say eggs? Because I don't see eggs. Is that the egg?
Here. It has
That's
bacon.
the eggs?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're steamed.
Egg. Okay, it looked like a bun with bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Interesting.
So that's what they got there. And Lucky Fortune Cookery. They have a noodle stir fry. So they have two. One's plant-based, and then they have another one with the Karagi-inspired crispy chicken. And they have a matcha raspberry Baymax macaron.
Oh, that sounds good.
So here we've got that one. This one is with the chicken.
That actually looks good. There we go.
Max.
Yeah.
Cute. That is a good one. I do like the Baymax ones.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberry jelly and matcha buttercream.
It's a lot of things we're gonna have to try.
Oh my gosh, I know.
When are we going?
Well, yeah, we better start figuring that out. Because we've got both, right? We've got these foods and then the Lunar New Year stuff.
Lunar New Year is coming up, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this
looks silly. Who makes this stuff? Come on.
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about that this morning, how, they've got all these desserts and things like that. I was working with a company that they were a food company, and they took me and one of my other designer friends, they took us up to San Francisco for the Fancy Food Show. And so we were walking this entire, exhibit hall, and all it is all these fun little desserts and crazy little things, but they're just like mass produced basically. And, places like Disneyland can order them. Disney probably customizes them a little bit so that they're unique to Disneyland. But yeah, they're all stuff that they, basically bring in, defrost it, and then serve it. And it's like, ooh, it's so fun. But, there's nobody in the back putting the things into the little, in some of them. I don't know about all of them, but, So I was like, oh man, really? All these fancy restaurants have all these cool things, but they're just mass produced. It's not the chef or a pastry chef in the back making these all the time.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
Sometimes you don't want to sit behind a curtain.
Yep, I know. I hear you.
So Abby and Halo Gelato, they tried the French toast and the egg one. What was that?
Texture is weird with the. Well, I can imagine with a steamed egg. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cass has a couple of salads. So there's the tofu salad. What was the difference? I think I was looking at this. Oh yeah, chicken. One has chicken, but they're both tofu salads, but one just has chicken. Fried wontons on top. And then a soup bowl. And then now they have a Dutch roll. We've got a cherry. I'll read the descriptions after, but and then
Did you guys try the Japanese fluffy cheesecake?
I have in the past.
No. At Aunt Cass?
Was it good?
Yeah, it was all right. I actually enjoyed it because it wasn't overly sweet.
Yeah, it's
So
like yeah, like very fluffy.
Yeah, and it wasn't heavy like if you had that same size of cheesecake, you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Since it was fluffy, it was like easy to eat.
Right? It's pretty. Yeah. It looks. I mean, because it is so fluffy.
Yeah.
So they have. That's what they're saying. This one says chocolate Japanese style fluffy cheesecake with the cherry sauce.
Yeah. So I'd like to try the chocolate one. So I'd like to try that one
now. And then it's a chicken tortilla soup. Is what's in the bread bowl this time. I like when they do the corn chowder stuff for those always come out really good. And then the baguette, they have the Dutch crunch. And then a strawberry soju cocktail. Cantaloupe agua fresca. And cocina.
Yeah, Paul, I gave it 5 flags. It was good, especially when you got the cherry top. Yeah, it was good. But again, it wasn't overly sweet, so that was.
Here's the iced matcha. A cappuccino cart with the banana cold foam add-on.
All right,
I'll try it. Banoffee, and then lamplight. They say.
Can you get the banana cold foam on anything? Can I just order like if they have a cold brew? Could I just say?
I wonder, like
with the banana foam.
Yeah. Maybe they would put it in a cup, right, for you. I mean, if you pay for it.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Is like, could I get the banana foam added to any drink, or is it just the one?
Oh, I'm sure you could have it. It's kind of like the garlic bread, right? You can add it to any soup. You will tell them, I want this. I don't want it in this ice matcha.
And they're going to say, what do we call it, though? And I'm going to be like, I'm out. Keep your stupid cold foam. Banana foam.
Okay, so a couple of things.
Just say like the Mockingbird. You know your cold brew? You know your cold brew?
I guess these are a little bit different, but they had the pork belly bao buns already, but this one has, I guess, some different. Ooh, calamansi.
Well, it's got pickled onions and serranos and crispy chicharrones. So, yeah, you know what? I really enjoyed the pork belly baos when they had them. Sorry, I said that. But they were really good at Lamplight Lounge back in the past. Obviously, they've changed it up a little bit, maybe. But I'm really bummed that they have been gone for such a long time because they were amazing.
Yeah, those were really good.
I wonder if it was. I mean, the pricing is pretty high there already. But I was wondering, is it because it was too much pork belly, and they were like, "We need to mix this up."
No, well. I don't know. I didn't feel like it. And the thing was, it was like a Kung Pao pork belly. And that's the thing. I'm not huge on pork bellies. I'm kind of particular about those. But these were amazing. So, and our good friend Pete McDevitt's in the chat there. Pete, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, guys, check out his channel.
Yeah. Let's see, what is this? Agua chile verde, hamachi, amber pickled pearl onions, avocado, spice mayo. But what is it?
I'm assuming it's the one right next to it. So,
but is it like a soup? It looks like flowers floating on top of water, green water. So I was trying to figure out what it was.
Maybe that's where you put your
matcha.
fingers when you're done with the bows.
Ooh, a sarcasm, espresso vodka, cold brew, and agave. And then I don't know about this, but we've got, this is a new one, the aguachile loaded chips, zesty chips topped with lime cooked shrimp, fresh cucumbers, and red onion with the aguachile salsa. I don't know if it's a presentation, but I'm like, eh.
Yeah, the presentation's not very good. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like they're like they're trying to do a ceviche that looks, different but cool.
Yeah, true. It's all in one, right? You don't have, you just but they do have loaded chicken quesadilla and then the al pastor tacos, which they already had, so still there.
Yummy.
Wine Country Trattoria, they've got a grapefruit salad, pull apart cheese bread. So this is the restaurant, the sit down one. Lemon tiramisu, banana brulee tart, frozen banana mudslide, lime thyme, some drinks there, a blanco negroni. So here's the salad. And then what was that called again? Lemon tiramisu. The banana tart.
Something about the banana tart. It sounds like something I would like, but I don't know.
Yeah, like a glaze. Ooh, bananas Foster something would be good.
Yeah, banana Foster's. Heck yeah.
And then Mendocino Terrace has the Italian sandwich, pesto romano focaccia, prosciutto salami, chorizo, asiago, arugula, pepperoncini spread, and olives. So a little to go there, right? That little side area. And Smoke Jumpers Grill has a strawberry summer salad. I think this one, oh yeah, grilled chicken. Again, presentation. Like I'm like, that sounds good, but I don't know how I like it on this, the way it's plated here. It's a little,
it looks a little weird, but usually strawberry salads are really good.
Yes.
So.
I know, so just get Panera's strawberry salad. And that's it besides this empanada. So they'll have those at the outdoor vending locations, ham and cheese empanada with tomatillo salsa.
Oh, with tomatillo. All right, interesting.
And just a side note, I know we're not talking about Downtown Disney, but the Kathy's Cookies, they usually have their truck there.
Yeah.
They're getting a permanent location.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they're going to do that because their truck has shown up so many times. I'm thinking, well, they put in a permanent location, so that's good that they're doing that. Have you guys seen the construction they're doing on where Porto's is going to go? Oof, doing a lot of construction.
I know.
And that one ticket booth's already down.
Well, I'm just glad they're actually doing something because for the longest time I was like, I don't even know if we're getting Porto's anymore because.
Well, remember for the longest time.
Yeah.
I reported that we weren't going to get it, and everyone kept saying, yeah, we're going to get it. Or, a lot of people kept saying it, but Disney wasn't saying anything. Porto's wasn't saying anything.
Right.
And of course, they finally confirmed it after, a year, but that was crazy. So,
yeah.
But it's going to be huge. I mean, if you've never seen the one over in Buena Park, it is massive. So it looks to me like they're trying to make something that's just as big. So
I hope so after all that, right? Let's then go for it.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, look, they have some really good, I'm not going to deny, they have some really good, desserts, and they have a great bakery. So it'll be, it'll be nice, but it's definitely going to be packed all the time.
But
Palo Gelato, it has a traditional Italian taste with the meats, cheese, and banana peppers. So they tried that little sandwich.
There you go.
Good to know. Yeah, there weren't. Scooby Bingo was talking about kind of disappointed that they didn't have more, with the buckets and sippers. So
did they do a popcorn bucket for right now? I don't think they've done anyone.
No.
So they're doing hold on. We're going to be talking about it. They're doing a Magic Key bucket.
Oh, but it's just the popcorn.
Yeah, it's just the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
So It's a Magic Key bucket.
Okay. I still have
That's
mine
coming up.
right here, the first one.
The what?
And then of the things that they're getting rid of, the Tatooine Sunset is gone.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're getting rid of that. Oh, they got rid of that.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Like that I would go there for, especially in the
I
summer.
know.
Like I'm getting a Tatooine Sunset.
Mhm. Now you
That's-
got to get the, what is it, moof juice or whatever. I'm like, I'm not ordering moof juice.
More people
Oh,
order
come
the
on.
Sunset. That's crazy. And the good ice, you're like, you got that nice good
Mhm.
ice. The Tatooine Sunset.
Yep.
I'm gonna go pick it. I'm gonna stand out.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds like me. I say that all the time, Barbara. What? What do you think? Oh shit, Paul. So when Porto's opens, what do you think they'll call the rest of the restrooms? Oh boy. All right.
So you got some information on kind of segue into the magic key. You got some magic mail.
Yeah, I got this thing that says, well, it says Magic Key Road Trip 2026. And on the back, in very fine print there, it actually talks about all the events for Magic Keys leading up through, I think it's leading up through spring. Well, actually now through August 9th, Disneyland's obviously celebrating the 70th anniversary. So that's going to continue on. January 13th through the February 24th, they are going to have the 70th anniversary and the Disney California Adventure Park 25th anniversary refillable Magic Key popcorn bucket. And by the way, these are all the Magic Key things that are happening right now. Something else we'll talk about probably next show, or we'll talk about at the end of the show. They're going to be doing the 25th anniversary for Disney's California Adventure, and they're doing some things around February 7th for that, so we can talk about that later. The Lunar New Year and Magic Key Year of the Horse button distribution is going to be January 23rd through January 26th. It's only 3 days. Woof.
Yeah.
Get them while they last. January 23rd through February 22nd, it's the Lunar New Year Magic Key Sip and Savor discount with commemorative lanyard. By the way, I never got my lanyard for Christmas. And semi-secluded dining area with photo op. Oh, semi-secluded dining area for Magic Key holders.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm assuming it's the Magic Key area that they.
That same little area.
Yeah, exactly. Probably.
They put up one little wall for photo op.
Right. February 5th through the 15th is the Disney California Adventure 25th anniversary Magic Key special event. They don't say what that is.
I think it's
March 6th.
The magnet set.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I think that's just a few days. And this is a little bit longer, I think.
Or is it doesn't say.
Let me look. I just saw it too.
March 6th to the April 27th is the Food and Wine Festival Magic Key Sip and Savor discount with commemorative lanyard. And then spring 2026 is the Magic Key Trip Keepsake Delivery. So I guess it sounds like they're delivering something to us. But they do talk about the After Dark events, which we'll be talking about later this year. And I know we talked about them before, but Disney Channel Night's coming up April 12th, 14th, and 16th. Star Wars Night is April 28th, 30th, May 4th, and 6th. And then, of course, June 16th and 18th is Pride Night. So those are the upcoming After Dark events after the two that they already have planned right now, which is the 70th anniversary and the what is it, Sweethearts Night, which did that start already yesterday?
Did it?
I can't remember. I can't remember if it did or not.
Oh wow. The
starting soon
is February 5th through the 15th daily, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Event is closed on February 9th only. So you get 10 days for the magnet set that you get.
The magnet set. Okay. Interesting.
Lunar New Year is going to run, what is it, January 23rd through February 22nd.
Okay.
New Year. So we'll have to plan something so we can bring you guys along with Streamers Hangout and see. I can't wait for the foodie guide. I'm surprised we don't have it yet. We're getting really close to the 23rd, but We'll see what they do with that. If it's kind of a little bit less or pared down like they did for festival holidays, we'll see, or if we'll have a full menu. But it's Year of the Horse, so fresh new year. We're starting.
Year of the Horse.
Mm-hmm.
What? Remind me again. What are you guys?
Oh, like
you.
I'm
the Year of the Dog
or something like that.
Wait, what are you, Corey?
I think I'm Rooster.
Rooster. All right.
I don't know. I can't remember. I'm just making.
Annie's Year of the Ox. Don't worry, so stubborn. Just kidding. He wasn't laughing.
I'm a water ox. I don't know if there's a difference.
Oh, excuse me.
Water ox.
I'm just saying.
Excuse me. Well,
I'm just saying.
Can I specify what kind of dog? Just kidding. Too funny.
Yeah, I wonder what I am. I'll look that up while we're talking about other things here.
Don't share your year on screen.
I know, right? So we've got all of these events coming up. I know it's kind of a lot right now, kind of throwing everything at you guys, but just kind of wanted to see like post-holiday thoughts. Like, what did you guys think of this past holiday season? What we got of it?
Yeah, I know. It seemed like it went by fast.
Yeah.
It did go by fast, except for Haunted Mansion Holiday, because that's been there since August.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I love that. Love the overlay. But, like a lot of people are saying in my chat, it's definitely, it's getting a little old. But I am going to miss it because I do enjoy that overlay.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I really felt like it took, like they started decorating Christmas immediately, like in middle of October. And I'm like, we're still doing Halloween here. What's going on? And then it seemed like once they got everything, set up, it was like, ooh, we're headed right into, Christmas. But I didn't feel like they decorated as much this year as they have in past years, especially DCA. But I don't know. I didn't feel like they really,
There was a lot of, I noticed, for me, it was a lot of the lighting. I felt like the lighting was like lower level of, the trees weren't all lit up at DCA and the Fountain Courtyard and New Orleans. It was really weird. I haven't had a chance to go back to my footage from like when they first decorated for the Christmas holiday. But I felt like when we came back, it was much brighter, right? Like it's almost like they changed the lights or something. Because I was like, wow, now New Orleans is really like glowing.
I think they might have done that because I felt like they didn't decorate as much this year for New Orleans. They decorated that one, corridor, and that was it. But it wasn't like they normally do. So maybe they added the bright lights to, make up for some of the decorations that were missing. I don't know.
And they didn't do what I do know is when you get on the train, usually they have lights and garland hanging on that side of the train station. Like when you're sitting on the train, you usually would see it along. And that wasn't there this year.
Right.
Which was a bummer.
Mm-hmm. And the fact they didn't do Season of Light just still irritates.
I thought we weren't even there. Now you've opened.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't know if you guys saw this, and I think I might have mentioned it to you, but I had promised everyone I was going to do World of Color Season of Light for the whole entire month of December 1st to December 31st. Actually, it was going to go into January 1st. So I started doing this marathon, and 3 hours in, I get shut down. So then I stopped. I tried it again. 3 hours later, 3.5 hours later, it shut down again. So I'm like, you know what, this is ridiculous. So then I put it up on as a video so that anyone could watch it anytime they want. They just have to keep clicking on it to play over and over unless you do the repeat button. And I had been up the whole entire month. And then finally, Christy Blaylock had said, hey, I can't find this video. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I go on there, and sure enough, it had been taken down. And it gotten banned worldwide. And I was like, what is going on here? And it turns out that apparently the Elvis Presley, family did not like that being shown because the song Blue Christmas is what got it blocked worldwide. As soon as so what I did is I edited out. Unfortunately, I had to edit out that one section for Season of Light. As soon as I edited it out, it went back online, and it's still blocked in certain countries, but it's mostly available now. So, but Yeah, if you want to watch it, you can watch it now. But that was kind of crazy. So much for doing a marathon of it.
I've had mine up for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And I didn't look back to see if it was, because it was working. Mine too was working, and then so I haven't checked in a couple weeks. But that's a bummer.
Yeah. I know, but copyright's been crazy lately. So especially the end of the year, I know we were talking about it, but we got tons of copyrights coming back on the old
Going
videos.
back. Retro.
Yeah,
Retro.
I just got one from 2 years ago. I was like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just I hope we get it back next year. Hopefully, I understand that more than likely it was the Pandora, was flipping the bill for fitting the bill for the happiness, right? But hopefully we'll get it changed back to this next season.
Right. There. Bless you. Can we cover the Joe Rohde thing next before we go into the last part of the segment? Oh, I said, can we cover the Joe Rohde thing before we cover the last part of the segment?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. All right. Give me 1 second here. I was also bringing up something else because the last segment we're going to do a little two-parter there. So I have something else I want to show. Okay. Let me bring it up real quick. So not sure if you guys saw this post, but there's a Wall Street Journal article that came out, and it talked about the Walt Disney Imagineers, and it said, it's a 60 million bet on the future of entertainment, and it's up to the Imagineers in their hidden warehouses to make it work. And so, Joe Rohde is no longer an Imagineer, retired, but he had issue with one of the paragraphs that was actually in the Wall Street Journal. And it says it mentions the concept of progressive seduction. And this refers to the notion that a team presents a project with a reasonable budget, but then fully intends to escalate this budget by shaping or adding scope and by misrepresenting the true costs of the original scope. And that, that happens. He said only once in 40 years, decades ago, I guess there was a very junior member of the team, and the producer attempted to grow the scope of the budget by 30%. And he was standing there in the meeting when the project model came out. And of course, they were told to cut the entire third of the project model off, chuck it, and then everything it represented, and the building was left. He doesn't say what that was or whatnot, but he goes on. You can read more about the article there, but basically he's saying this has never happened, and except for once in the 40 years he was there. Now I could have sworn, and maybe I need to go back and watch the video, but I could have sworn that one time, actually when we had Eddie Sato on our show, that he mentioned that something like that, could happen or has happened. But I'll have to go back and check it out. But it's interesting because, and obviously, there's different Imagineers, and who knows who the source was for the Wall Street Journal article. But obviously, Joe Rohde was very concerned about the fact that this was, misrepresenting, what actually happened with Imagineers and how things got done. But there's you always, as an Imagineer, that you hear it from time to time. These are the ones we've talked to, is that you've got these executives and you got a budget and you got to follow it. And obviously the executives want to make sure that you stay within budget. The Imagineers want to do things they want to do. I mean, we were just talking about this yesterday on my stream, but Indiana Jones, they really wanted to do, the regular ride they have right now. They wanted to obviously have a minecart coaster, and they wanted to have Jungle, Cruise go through it. That would have been amazing, but it was huge, and the budget would have been way more inflated, so they didn't do it. They only did the one ride. But things like that happen all the time with projects and whatnot. So it's unfortunate that they're not able to do more things like that.
Yeah, I don't see how I've dealt with projects and things like that. Nothing on the scale of Imagineering, of course, but I've never known anybody to say, okay, well, we're going to do this, and then in order to do that, we need a bigger budget now. It's like any executive that has that happen to them will not let you pull one over on them like that.
Well, it sounds like from this article, it was that they were actually, they just kept adding to the project to inflate the budget or something like that. And I can see things like that happening.
No executive is going to let you do that to them.
Right.
Any executive worth their salt. It's like, come on, that's like a rookie move, thinking that you're going to, swindle somebody out of a budget like that. That's not how it goes. If anything, you show them less, and that, or whatever, you go with the budget and you try to do what you can and hope that it doesn't get cut, because that's the only way it goes most of the time. There's very little times that you get an increase, but yeah, it just seems silly to think that you would plan to do that.
What do you think, Corey?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of the way of the world is. Sad, but
Yeah, I think the more shocking thing from that article was that they were saying that Imagineers want to do, or I don't know if it was that article. I know Barbara Bauza was saying that Imagineers aren't allowed to do original ideas anymore. That the Imagineers are asking to do it, but it's always a no, because I think the article said that Disney execs have lost confidence or something like that in Imagineers doing their own thing, and I'm like, I doubt that.
Nobody wants to take chances anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for a sure thing.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing too, and we've been talking about it, but Bob Iger's been real big on IPs, and it's pretty well known that he is all about that. And again, I love IPs, but I like it when you can get some originality, and that's what I think kind of helped make the park. I mean, obviously Disney wanted to bring in a lot of things that, would help make the park, like Alice in Wonderland and Mr. Toads and things like that, and Pinocchio, projects they'd worked on. But at the same time, you had the Matterhorn, and you had these original, things like It's a Small World that really just made the park.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of It's a Small World, someone did a marathon on Saturday.
I did, and it was fun. I would do it again, and if anybody knows any cast members there that would be, agreeable, or figure out a way to finagle it so that I don't have to actually get off the boat and I can whip around as many times as possible, I would probably be there just about the entire day, because I had a blast. And from rope drop till like 8 o'clock, I did not leave the It's a Small World area, going from basically getting out and going right back in. So and I did a search, and I can't find anywhere that has anybody that has documented a full day on It's a Small World. So as far as I can tell, with no documentation from anybody that I can easily find, I believe I have the record. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Sounds like we need to call Guinness Book of World Records.
But yeah, I would love to be able to do it without having to get back in line. We did get blessed by 3 cast members there to pull me away from the standby line and go through Lightning Lane. And then one time, one of those cast members was in the control booth, and when I was in the front row when my boat pulled in to disembark, she told me to stay sitting down.
I love it.
She let me go right on again. Did not even get out of
Everyone, please exit except for you in row 1.
Yeah. So it was awesome. I was kind of bummed because the nighttime cast members, I didn't have a chance to, for them to get to see me and, figure out what I was doing, because, just a couple hours into it, with the long lines, you're only seeing me once or twice, and then they had to shut down for fireworks. So that was a bummer.
Yeah, that is a bummer. And they don't open up right away sometimes, it seems. And I don't know if you noticed, they've been very inconsistent about where they put people for fireworks. Sometimes they let everyone be up close to the castle, and sometimes they're really far back from the castle.
I think it's the weather, because like last night we were back And the last time we were pushed back, the weather was iffy, and we didn't. Yeah, so I think they closed the
Gotcha.
ride, right? They're like everything just just to make sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see where they were pushing people back as far as after they closed down, because once they closed the line, I just went over to Pirates just so that we had something to do, because I didn't want to just stand around. So I went over to Pirates, did Pirates.
Yeah, fireworks. Trish said fireworks that didn't happen. We waited and waited last minute. I mean, they try. Sometimes I'm like, okay, they're going to see, right? They're going to wait till the last minute. We might, but but the projections are so beautiful. Yeah, that was so cool. That's just like wild the whole day. It's pretty amazing. 27. Somebody asked, yeah.
Yeah, 27 was the final number, and that we were on the first boat, so technically for a few seconds there we were on It's a Small World completely by ourselves. There's nobody else on the ride because we were the first ones in. That was the other bummer. It didn't open at rope drop. We didn't get in till like about half an hour after opening, so missed a couple of rides with that. So who knows? We might have been able to get to 30, with the cast members' help, of course, because that saved us, a few rides as well. So had no fireworks, closed down, and then be there at the opening. We might have been able to squeeze in, 2 or 3 more, and been able to hit 30. And they closed at 11, so if they would have been open till midnight, might have been able to get in, a couple more as well, just for having the extra time with that.
27 is a good number, though.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I'm somewhat pleased with it.
How many times did you think you're going to do?
I was shooting for. I wanted to get into the 30s. That was my hope. Was that the lines wouldn't be too enormous, but there were some bad lines that we dealt with.
Yeah,
there was some like 35, 40-minute waits, and it's like, it's killing me. And yes, we did have Sogfried ride with us on one. I think it was his first time on It's a Small World.
He stayed inside the boat. It wasn't like
no, he didn't freak out and didn't try to go swimming around anything like that.
That's great. What were you? What was the topic you guys were gonna?
The last one?
Cover, yeah.
The last one is the monorail situation.
Yes.
So if you guys happen to be with me on Thursday night, I started my live stream late. I was supposed to start it close to 6, and then I just saved it for 6:30 because as I was getting to the park, one of my sources contacted me and said, "Hey, you're not going to believe this. It's really, really crazy. There's been some crazy stuff happening in the park tonight. One of the biggest things is the monorail is shut down because a guy got on the track / actually, I think he got on top of the monorail, but wasn't sure if it was the track or the monorail." So I said, "Really?" So I'm go to walk to the tram, and I noticed that they're only loading the last 2 cars of the tram, and I'm like, well, that's really weird. Oh, hold on real quick. We got Tammy D who gifted a membership. Thank you, Tammy. And that membership went to Grunch. So congratulations to Grunch. Thank you so much, Tammy. You know what? Let me go back here. Sorry, I've got to do my confetti because we haven't done the confetti. Where is it? Confetti. There it is. Woohoo! Yay! So, I was like, that's really weird. They're only loading, the last 2, cars of the tram. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I get on the tram, and as I start heading over, I happen to see this, and let me bring it up real quick. There we go. So I happen to see this, and you can see the monorail is stopped. This is the monorail that's next to Indiana Jones. Now I'm looking all over. I can't see anyone on top there or on the track or whatnot. But I, I kept going in the tram. Then I realized they're not letting anyone off on this side. If fact, they had it completely blocked off and they let people off on the other side. And as I was driving by, this is where security was standing out with some cast members. And there were a lot of, in fact, you couldn't see it, but there was lights going off in that previous picture that I was showing, this one right here. Oh, you can kind of see it. There's the fire truck light, the red, and then that's a ladder right there. And it was letting people off of the monorail. Now, the interesting thing was, if you're paying attention to the news that night, before we get there, this was a video I took where they finally brought this maintenance vehicle out for the monorail. And this went right up to the cone of the monorail to help people get off. You can see there's some people there sitting in the front cone of the monorail. Now, I had been told that this had happened earlier, like, around 5 o'clock or something like that. So it was still daylight when this had happened. By the time I got in there, it was getting dark, and it was pretty dark. NBC News was posting at that time, passengers on Disneyland monorail being evacuated by first responders. But the thing that I kept seeing being posted everywhere was that they were having a power outage, and that's why they had the monorails down. But I thought, well, that's kind of weird, because usually if you have a power outage, other things in the park would have a power outage too. That's usually what happens. Not always, but usually. And that didn't seem to be happening in the park. The other thing was, my sources still tell me, yeah, there was someone on the monorail on top, possibly on the track. And I'm thinking, really? But nothing was ever posted. Nothing was ever shown. And then out of the blue, someone posted this video on TikTok. And you can see that someone is actually sitting on top of the monorail inside the park. And this was, let me go real quick. This was from Jessin J _. She goes by Jess on TikTok. So you can see here, that is a picture of the person sitting on top. So there was someone there, and they had to evacuate them. So I looked all over once this, finally came out, and this was posted on the TikTok video. I looked to see if anyone had written any articles, because everyone was still saying, oh, it was a power outage. But guess what? Someone did report that it was not a power outage. And I think it was the only one that did that. And why is it not coming up here? Hold on for a second. Let me stop sharing and share my other screen. Sorry, I've got 2 different screens going, everyone. So Orange County Register actually posted that Disneyland monorail rider climbs on the roof for firefighters evacuate stalled ride. And this was just posted on January 9th at 9:20 a.m. It says, rider stuck on a stalled Disneyland monorail climbed on the roof of the train before firefighters arrived to evacuate the ride that had been stalled on the track for more than an hour, according to social media posts. About 60 people were evacuated by ladder from the Disneyland monorail Thursday evening, January 8th, after a technical issue caused 2 trains to lose power, according to police and Disney officials. The monorail train stalled around 3:30 p.m., and the Disneyland monorail rider climbed out of emergency hatch and sat on the roof of the monorail blue before firefighters arrived, according to the video posted by Jess on TikTok. So I thought that was kind of interesting, because it turns out my source was correct, which is great. But it's also kind of interesting because no one has, including Disney, has posted anything about this rider being on top. And I'm sure it's funny, because typically when these videos come out, you see people like, unfortunately, the people who've been, they climbed out of the boats on Pirates, or, It's a Small World, or things like that. And here it is, turns out, yep, someone had climbed out the emergency hatch, which is really, terrible. And it's unfortunate, because people got stuck on this ride, and, people had babies on that. I heard when I was with Five Fires, watching them evacuate people off, and there were people who were coming off with cast members and walking away. I'm not sure where they were going to, but they were being escorted away. And there was a baby that had to be evacuated. Because I can only imagine, several hours or a couple hours having to wait. And by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but when those monorails stop, the AC usually stops in those things. It's not a good thing. So I was in the cone once when it stopped, and I was like, "Woof, it's getting hot in here. No AC." So, but speaking of breaking down, that wasn't the only thing that broke down this past weekend. I caught this, and I thought that was interesting because, and I wanted to share it with all of you. Let me see here. Is it this one? Hold on one second. I gotta. I only have like 100 tabs open at the moment. There we go. Okay, so I caught this as I was walking by Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Another breakdown.
I won't play the audio. It doesn't really need to be any audio, but I thought it was interesting. Let me blow it up the screen here, and you can see they're actually it's a log jam. They're bringing.
Well, at least those logs aren't filled up with water,
right?
So,
well, do you remember when they had the one that was filled up with water? It's right in the same place where the people are evacuating, and it was funny too because the people who were off to the side there were waving at me and saying hi. I don't think the cast members were too thrilled that I was, filming it, but I thought, well, that was kind of interesting. But it shows, the care that they were trying to get the, guests out of the logs, but they definitely were stuck, and so there's a lot of people who had to be evacuated from the ride. So that's unfortunate, but it does happen from time to time.
Wow, eventful day.
Exactly. It really was. That's all I have.
Okay.
all right.
Well, I think we're at that time where we can take a couple of questions if there are any. Any last minute thoughts or questions out there? I'm trying to see,
Well, we had the first one from Hello Gelato. With the dual leadership coming to Lucasfilm, do you see a return of dual CEO for Disney? And for those of you who didn't see it, they were talking about how Kathleen Kennedy is going to be replaced by Dave Filoni. And who was the other person?
Oh.
Hold on for a second here.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Yeah, Trish. I remember Courtney Kelly being evacuated from Mr. Toad. Me too. And I remember I hit my head on one of the. Bam.
And then is it Lin-Wen Brennan? Yes. Yeah. So we'll handle the business operations. So Dave Filoni will be the chief creative officer over the creative leadership, and Llewellyn Brennan will be the president and general manager of Lucasfilm business. And for me, I don't know if they're gonna. I doubt they'll do a dual, CEO leadership. For me, I think they're trying to think of what they could do to save the creative side of Star Wars and Lucasfilm, because they haven't been doing very well with many of their films and whatnot. Although I'm not too thrilled about Lin-Wen. I don't know, Lin-Wen. Is that how you say her name? Sorry, I mispronounced it. Lin-Wen. To me, from what I understand, is that she's very much like Kathleen Kennedy, and was chosen by her. So I'm not thrilled about that, because that means that Star Wars may not go in the right direction. Maybe that's why they chose Dave Filoni to be the chief creative officer, so that they have someone that goes in there and try to save the franchise. I have no idea, but I still have a feeling. I mean, we'll see. There's still a couple people that are in for the CEO position to replace by Bob Iger, and we'll see who gets it. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I think you're right on with that, with Filoni being like, maybe it was a compromise.
Sorry, they're flailing. right now, especially on the Star Wars front. I mean, Marvel isn't doing so hot either. And you could say, oh well, look at the films or whatever, the box office take on them, but that's not the be all end all. The real moneymaker for these is the merchandise, the sales on all the extraneous stuff, and that just isn't there.
No, in fact, they are selling stuff at discounted prices big time. And that actually, I forgot to mention that when we were talking about Christmas and our thoughts on it. They have a lot of things that are on sale for Christmas and even the 40th anniversary right now. And Disney's not known for discounting a lot of the products, but it seems like over the last year, the merchandise is not selling as well, and they're discounting a lot of it. But Star Wars definitely not doing so hot.
Yeah,
I was really
honestly, I mean, let's just be real. Mandalorian was probably a decent series, but without Grogu is literally what is saving Star Wars. Because that little guy was an absolute merchandise juggernaut, bigger than almost anything we've seen recently.
Well, that's why it's called the Mandalorian and Grogu film.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, without that, who knows where Star Wars would be right now, because that just brought in a ton of money.
I was really hoping that Jon Favreau was going to take over creative leadership or take over Kathleen Kennedy's position, because I felt like he was the one that was really making a lot of these great decisions for Star Wars. I had a source tell me recently that was not going to happen. I was disappointed to hear that. And I haven't been able to say anything about it, obviously, but it's now that they've come out and said it, I'm just like, what a bummer. So, all right. What other questions do we have?
We have a couple here. Mitch asked if we have watched Tron Ares on Disney Plus, and if so, did you like it? I have not watched it.
I saw it at the movies, and I thought it was a pretty good Tron movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I saw the movies.
There's little plot holes or things that you could pick apart. I get it, but me and Casual Junior and my nephew, we all went and we had a good time. So.
Yeah, I saw it at the theater too. It was better than I thought it was going to be. It's not the Tron sequel that I wanted. I thought that they should have, done a better carryover from the second film. But the way they discussed the previous characters from the second film, they could lead into a fourth film that kind of continues that story that I was hoping they were going to continue. So yeah, hopefully they will.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We always need a decade or two in between Tron movies. It seems. It's like,
well, and I don't know if you remember, but they were going to do a Tron 3, and because Tron Legacy did so well, and then Tomorrowland came out and it bombed, and when it bombed, they scrapped it, and they said we still got Daft Punk who's going to do it, and we still have the the director is still going to do it, Joseph. I can't remember his last name, but. Anyhow, they end up losing Daft Punk because they broke up, and then the director moved on to other things, and then they shelved it. And
it's too long in between. Yeah, you're not going to have the talent or too many variables when you have that big of a gap between.
Yeah, I mean, you're completely changing the creative team in every aspect. So it's like, well, this is even though it's not a reboot, it's a reboot.
Yeah. Carol G says, anyone hear a buzz about Disney possibly bringing an Epcot Park version to California?
I haven't heard anything specific like that. In fact, people were asking me about the third park in the Toy Story lot, and I said there's possibility, but everything that Disney has released so far has been sort of nebulous on what the Toy Story parking lot's going to become. That it's hotel entertainment type of district kind of shopping area, but we don't know if that's going to stick. I mean, we're probably 10 years away from Toy Story parking lot going away.
Yeah, from what I've understood is that they're basically going to make Disney Springs over where on the West Coast where Toy Story is supposed to be. But again, we don't know exactly what it's going to be like, but that's the closest rumor that.
And that's if it makes sense, because if what they're doing over at Honda Center takes off, then Disney's going to be competing with that. Whereas if they do a park, they're not competing directly with it. They've got their own thing, and they got another draw rather than trying to be another entertainment district.
Well, also for a while now, Disney's been trying to take over ownership of the Garden Walk. And if they do, they can actually connect the two together with the Toy Story. So that would make sense if they do it. Plus, they also have the new parking structure that they're building or going to be building right across the street from Garden Walk. So that would make sense. And then they could get rid of downtown Disney where it's at right now, and then, of course, incorporate that into the whole theme park if they decide to do it. There is a rumor going around that they're going to bring Epcot over to California, but there's nothing that's been solidified. It's just rumor going around social media at the moment. So that's probably what everyone's hearing.
We've got a question from Lovely Layla Vlogs. Thoughts on Toy Story 5?
I haven't paid any attention to what Toy Story 5 is supposed to be about, and I have not seen Toy Story 4. So
what?
I'm the wrong person to be asking.
Actually, now they've shared a little bit more information about the movie. I like the Toy Story film, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Obviously, I'm glad that Buzz and Woody are going to be back in it. I was a little worried that they weren't going to focus on them based on how Toy Story 4 ended, since I can't ruin it because someone hasn't seen it. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. What about you, Cordy?
I haven't seen 4. I don't even know if I saw 3.
I don't know if you saw 3.
I can't remember. What was it about?
They got
Toy Story 3.
They got sent to the daycare.
Yes, with Lotso.
You know what? Maybe I've seen parts of it, but I think as my kids got older, you just it started to drift away. But yeah, I'm way behind up. I love Toy Story, but I just haven't.
Okay, so here's something funny. So before my wife and I had our daughter, Ariel, we actually went to see Toy Story 3 in the theaters, and I cried at the end. I'll admit it. I cried. It was a teary moment, a tearjerker. And the funny thing was, we came home from the movies, and back then I was subscribing to Entertainment Weekly, and on the front cover it shows Toy Story 3, and the title says, "Why Toy Story 3 makes grown men cry." And she was laughing her head off. She's like, "This is hilarious. You were crying in the theater." She's like, "These are toys. This is the animated film. Why are you crying?" I'm like, "It was sad. It was sad."
Yeah, no, I know I have some catching up to do. I haven't watched anything. I never have time anymore to watch anything.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So we're gonna have to do something about that.
I know. Let's see. I don't know if we have any other questions. I think that was.
Whoops, sorry, that's not what I'm doing. Amy, you're talking about Theme Park Casual and Cordy, not me.
Yeah. I think we are good.
Here we have any plans on watching Disney Disneyland Handcrafted documentary on Disney Plus and YouTube? I'm planning on watching it. I think it's gonna be great. So definitely looking forward to
I would like to see it, but I don't have Disney Plus, so
it's gonna be on YouTube as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. So you'll be able to watch it on YouTube.
So why should I buy Disney Plus?
You get a free gold D23 membership.
There you go. See, yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. From what I've seen, there's a lot of new footage that has never been shown before, video wise, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Leslie Iwerks has put together. I think it's going to be an amazing film, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. I think we got them all, right? We caught that one. Thank you, GB, for the question. Krista Joe asks, any updates on Hollywood Studios Monsters Inc. area and the Muppets?
nothing that I've seen. It's kind of in a preliminary stage still, just kind of getting things prepped for it for the most part. So,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I have a feeling we're going to be hearing some stuff soon regarding what's happening with our DCA and Monsters Inc. going away. I really hope they give us an end date. Disney has been known lately to just end things without telling people they're stopping them. So I really hope that they let us know what the last day of Monsters Inc.
I
is.
heard that it's like going to be all the way to possibly May before it closes, but
because wasn't it February? I feel like it was an earlier.
Yeah, it was supposed to be early 2026, and then
it was. Yeah, I've heard that rumor too, but I haven't solidified it with my
I was going to say that's
source yet.
That's all here.
That's actually a good question. Roto Commish says, Park Streamers, when did we get a bow bun emote? Good question. We probably should have one.
Yeah, I should see if I could get when I did the thumbnail for our last show with the three bow. I think I should probably be able to get those individually.
Yeah, and the other thing I think we're probably going to need to do is, let's see, we need to look, because you get so many emotes per memberships.
Right.
So we can swap one out maybe if we don't have enough to add a new one.
Mm-hmm. All right. And a bow sticker?
Yeah.
That would be a cute sticker, the 3.
Yeah,
it kind of would. Except for, can we lose a glitter hat, please?
No, that was that. I specifically put that there.
Oh my gosh, I don't need a glitter hat, really.
How are they going to know it's you?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Have me eating a boysenberry. There you go.
No.
If we do that, there's going to be glitter dust on it. So just keep the hat.
Yeah.
I'll have glitter dust on the berry. How about that? Glitter dust on the berry.
No, final answer.
Yeah.
We're just giving the viewers what they want, Bob. That's all.
Yes.
Whatever. No, the glitter hat must stay. Tammy, whose side are you on?
She's on the side of the glitter hat.
No, see? Mitch is right. I am the only one that has a light up hat. So you need to put a hat that has lights on it.
But we don't have the option to have things blinking. So the glitter hat
but
stays.
it doesn't matter. You just put some lights on it. It look like glitter. No, I don't.
We got a gifted membership from Robola.
Oh, hey, Robola. How you doing, buddy? Well,
congratulations, Abby, for receiving the gifted membership.
Abby, congrats.
Yeah.
You get access to the members only emojis there, which are pretty cool because we haven't have to go through the emojis here again.
Exactly, GV.
There we go. Those are our emojis right there. So what?
Right.
Wait. Who what? Bob
the guy that has
glitter hat.
Yeah. Really?
You know what? But if you do a black hat with little lights on it, it'll look like glitter.
So we'll just leave the glitter hat.
No, because gold's not my thing. Gold glitter is not my thing.
I love gold.
Isn't it?
I think it's time to end that show.
And on that note, Barry Place 28, where can we find you in all your glitter glory?
Guys. Oh boy. Okay. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook at Barry Place 28. And I will be streaming again on Thursday at Disneyland.
Where can we find you and when will you be streaming next?
You can find me on YouTube, X, and Instagram, all of them at Theme Park Casual. And I will be back for your usual favorite Wednesday night stream from SoCal in Disneyland that starts around 5 p.m.
And I am Cordy in California. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord. And I will be in the parks tomorrow.
Awesome.
So we've got your week. See, your week is set up for you.
Yeah.
Cordy Tuesday, CPC on Wednesday, and Berry Place on Thursday. Your week.
Wait, are you streaming on Friday, Cordy?
No.
No, Friday, everybody can go to bed early.
Yes.
Then, wait. No, hold on. Then Saturday, you got theme park casual, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I won't be. I don't think I'm there this Saturday. No.
What?
Sorry.
Bob, you're going to have to.
I can't go every weekend.
Yeah, sorry. I'll be there on Sunday. Are you kidding? It's been so hard getting reservations. I don't even think there's a reservation available on Saturday, but I will be back on Sunday. What about you, Cordy?
Sunday. Sunday.
You know, it's so funny. People kept telling me, you're so close to Cordy. You're so close to Donnyland. I was apparently close to a lot of people yesterday, but never saw you guys.
I know. And I'm always like, I'm like, I don't want to, sometimes I don't want to wreck people's flow. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're like on your way to do stuff and you're like, if we see each other and we meet up, perfect. But yeah, I know. Cool. I forget where I was. I was far away and they're like, he's over by Haunted Mansion. I'm like, he
That's
won't
right.
be there by the time
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. It's like, oh, well, let's go see if we can find them. Oh, well, they're over in Tomorrowland now. What?
Yeah, then you're chasing them.
Right. Well, you know, it's funny.
Tomorrowland. Oh, they got on the train. They're over in Norland Square now.
I think it was it last weekend? No, what was it? It was funny because I'm going by in the train on New Orleans and I happen to see Abby and George from Hollow Gelato. And they're like, Bob. And I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? Bye. Speaking by, everyone's saying goodbye in the chat, so I think we better wrap it up.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight on another episode of Park Streamers Hangout. Have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams to you all, and we will see you in the parks.
See you, kids.
Oh, sorry. I'm falling down on my job.
I
was making a comment in the chat. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Good night, everyone. See ya. Bye.